President Obama's executive order on immigration was set to roll out this week, but it is now suspended. And this news comes after a federal judge issues a temporary hold on the order in 26 states. The Department of Homeland Security, facing a funding deadline next week, is now halting deportation deferrals to 4.7 million illegal immigrants. One America's Augusta Cassada has more on the story straight from Washington.
The Texas court ruling is giving fuel for the Republican fight. It's also a major blow to the administration, but neither side seems to be budging in the fight over funding the president's controversial immigration order. If it doesn't get resolved somehow, funding for the entire Department of Homeland Security will run out a week from Friday. Right now, at least, the judge's decision doesn't seem to be impacting the debate here on Capitol Hill. Congress comes back in session next week and will have only 4 days to come to some form of agreement and fund DHS. But neither side is backing down. Democrats refuse to approve the current bill while those immigration strings are attached, and Republicans don't plan on writing a new clean bill because they think the president's actions on immigration are unconstitutional. And now they have a judge in Texas who agrees with them. I spoke to Genevieve Wood of the Conservative Heritage Foundation, and she tells me that the GOP needs to stand their ground.
But the fact is, a lot of people are very concerned that what the president is doing is not constitutional.
But in regards to that court order, DHS Secretary Jay Johnson came out saying that he strongly disagrees, and President Obama plans to appeal it, claiming that the law is on his side. Conservatives like Wood beg to differ.
If the law was on the president's side, I don't think the judge in Texas would have ruled the way that he did, and I don't think you would have had 26 states and their attorneys general actually challenging the president on this particular law. Look, we'll see what the appeals court does, but it's very possible that they will let the judge's ruling in Texas stand. And if so, this is going to be a long, drawn-out process, meaning the president's executive orders won't go through.
If the appeals court does take the case, it's likely to make it to the Supreme Court. But that's down the road. Right now, we have a standoff to fund the Homeland Security Department, and both sides of the aisle are refusing to concede. Augusta Cassada, One American News, Washington.